Hello everyone and welcome back to another must-see chess game by Bobby Fischer against James Sherwin. And let's see what happened in this chess game. This is an unforgettable, immortal chess game of Bobby Fischer from the New Jersey Open Chess Tournament from the United States. And his opponent is James Sherwin. Actually, I played with James Sherwin on the Internet Chess Club on ICC, believe it or not. I played many games with James Sherwin, not just one game. I played dozens of chess games, maybe close to 100 or something. He used to play on the Internet Chess Club, ICC, very often. He seemed like an obsessive blitz chess player. So his profile name was Connor IM on the Internet Chess Club. I don't know if he's still playing there because I am not playing on the ICC since 2019. So that was an honor and that was a privilege for me for playing with James Sherwin. It was an honor as he was one of the opponents of Bobby Fischer. And he is actually, I believe, 80 years old or something, or close to 80. Anyway, so interesting, isn't it? So I played with one of the opponents of Bobby Fischer. I also played with Asa Hoffman and Liam Suren, Myanmar Suren on the same website. So that was very, very interesting. So, okay, anyway, once again, James Sherwin's profile name was Connor IM. Let's see what happened in this chess game. Let's see how Bobby Fischer played against James Sherwin. James Sherwin kicked my butt many times. So let's see if he can do the same to Bobby Fischer. So Fischer starts the game with pushing the e-pawn, c5, the Sicilian defense, knight to f3, e6, d3, and bishop to g2, developing, and both players castled. So we see normal developing moves. Bobby Fischer is charging the center. So at this time, Bobby Fischer was actually 14 years old. So this is why I changed the picture of Bobby Fischer, and e5 by Bobby Fischer, charging the center, defending. E takes on d6, bishop takes on d6, and then knight to e4. Pushing the pawn, Bobby Fischer is simply capturing the bishop, and then knight to g5, provoking something like h6, but Sherwin didn't want to create weakness. So he is defending with the knight. Obviously, in this position, Bobby Fischer is threatening checkmate, so black is defending, and then Bobby Fischer pushed the h-pawn, h4, h5 is coming, and after h5, if moving the knight, black is getting checkmated. So this is looking scary. This is why knight to f6. And what would you do in this position if you had the white pieces? So Bobby Fischer played a very nice move. And what would you do in this position? Let me give you a couple of seconds. Well, Bobby Fischer sacrificed his knight. Knight takes on h7. What a shot by Bobby Fischer. And after thinking hard, James Sherwin captured the knight with the knight. And what happens if king takes on h7? Then we have bishop to f4 because this knight is pinned. You can take the bishop. And this is winning for white. So the idea is bishop to f6, f4. After bishop to f4, actually there is no sensible defense for defending the rook. So this is why king takes is not working because of bishop to f4 and then capturing the rook. And this is actually winning for white. But in the real game, knight takes on h7, but we have pushing the pawn now, attacking the defender on f4. We have a sneaky move by James Sherwin. Well, he played this crafty move, knight to h4 by Sherwin, and capturing the knight is a tempting move. Well, Sherwin says, please take my knight, but Bobby Fischer was not born yesterday. Even though he was 14 years old at the time, he was not born yesterday, and he still played bishop to f4. Well, let's check out what happens if capturing the knight. Actually, this is almost a disaster for white because there is no bishop to f4, and after knight to f6, actually black is better. We can say that black is better. Black is also saving the rook. So this is why bishop to f4 by Bobby Fischer, not capturing the knight. Queen goes back and then capturing the knight. And this is still attacking the rook. Rook to b7 and then pushing the pawn. Well, if bishop takes on b7, then bishop takes on b7. And black has some pressure, as you can see from the light diagonal. So this could be dangerous for white. So h6 by Bobby Fischer, queen takes on h4, capturing, and then rook to e4 by Bobby Fischer. He's threatening to check the king and then capturing the queen. So queen to h5 and then rook goes back, f5, attacking the queen and then checking the king, and queen over, queen is coming for the attack. King over, queen to g5, defending, but this is not defending actually. White is easily winning. Bishop takes on f6, queen takes on f6, rook check, and we have king to e8. And Bobby Fischer simply captured on f6, king to e8 was the only move. And James Sherwin captured the rook, not the queen. If capturing the queen, then bishop takes on b7. And this is all over for black. So this is why after queen takes on f6, rook takes on h7 and then checking the king, and James Sherwin resigned because of this continuation. Blocking with the bishop, bishop takes on d7, if capturing with the king, queen takes rook. Rook takes on d7 and after queen takes on e6, I think you get the picture. This is easily winning for white. White is much better. Also don't forget that white has the rook. So white is a queen up and also a pawn up. This is completely losing for James Sherwin. Okay, so this was the move. Knight takes on h7 and then h5. Brilliant chess game by child Bobby Fischer. And Fischer has an unstoppable attack, and as you can see, this is actually all over for James Sherwin. After bishop to c6, Sherwin resigned. And so, okay, this was one of the immortal games of Bobby Fischer when he was a kid, when he was only a teenager, and he defeated a strong opponent pretty easily. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye-bye.